welcome back to Off the Record, where we talk about whatever we want.
Whatever we want.
We're a little off there.
Yeah.
Whatever we want. Yeah.
Man, it's just been tense, dude.
I got 2 puppies in my house.
Woo! Puppies. Yes. Let's liven it up, please.
2 new puppies. Let me show you guys pictures.
Yeah. What are their dog hoarder?
Because you guys always have so many fucking dogs.
It's because my mom's friend keeps thinking that our house
needs
is,
dogs.
The dog house. Yeah, like literally like a halfway house for dogs.
Oh.
Like because so like what we used to have like 3 dogs, 1 passed, and then later, and another one passed, it was only 1 dog, and then my mom's friend was like, oh hey, I found this dog on the street, do you want to like foster him for a while? My mom was like, no, I don't want to take care of any more dogs, like it's so heartbreaking to see these like dogs pass away, and it was like, oh, just take care of him for just a little bit, and then we'll like foster him elsewhere, right? And then after like a week or so, my mom got attached to him, was like, oh, I would feel
That's
so
why
bad.
she didn't want to take it.
And I was like, I would
is a
feel
long time.
She was like, I would feel so bad if I had to like get rid of him or like take him else out, like, cause you know what happens if he goes in the shelter, he might get euthanized. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure, right? And then like fast forward to like a few months later, that same friend was like, hey, you know, my friend had a litter of puppies. I saved this black puppy for you because I know you like black dogs. And then my mom was like, well, no, I don't want any more puppies. And then my dad saw the puppy and was like,
I want it.
yeah, like I want her. She's so cute. I have a connection with her. And then,
He said that?
my dad. And then my mom was like,
fuck.
oh, okay, maybe. I mean, she is really cute. And then so
One
now
more
we
week.
have, yeah. And then like literally a month later, her sister from the same litter was actually dropped off at our house from the same friend and was like, hey, do you want to take care of this dog? Because like the people who wanted this dog, it turns out that their son is allergic and this dog has no home. And then my mom was like, no more dogs. And my dad was like, oh, well, the other puppy might be like alone if the other 2 pass away. So like, you know, maybe it's...
The puppies have a connection.
Wait, how many dogs do you have?
It's 4 now.
My grandpa would kick your fucking dad's ass, pal.
So there's 4 dogs, but how many dogs passed? Like 2, right?
Yeah, okay. From the time that I was with you guys in JK, yeah, it's just 2.
So I met one of them, or 2 of them.
Yeah.
You brought some of them to my house.
Well, at least you made this topic fun. We're talking about dead dogs. That's super good.
No, but we replaced them, so it's okay.
Okay, true.
What kind of dogs are the new dogs? The
So
new
they're
puppies?
half Jack Russell Terrier and Chihuahuas. Yeah.
Show us pictures.
Yeah.
She always has these little ass Chihuahua dogs, like, and it's always coming. Like, I'm like, which one is this one now?
They're so fucking cute. They like sleep together.
Steady for camera, steady.
Nice, I like a doggy.
For you, and then I'm gonna show it to you
Ben.
guys. They're so
Dog orders.
And they howl too. Like,
What?
yeah, one of them actually. So the bigger
Cool
one.
too, right? Do they jump in and swim around and stuff?
No, they don't do. No, none of them do. So one of them recently got spayed.
Oh. Those puppy eyes.
Why you do that to me?
She got like spayed recently.
Oh.
Why you do that?
And so like, we didn't take her out for like a walk, and so I heard her at home, and she's just like all by herself because I think she saw all 3 dogs like go out the door without her, and she's like in her bed, she's like, and she's like looking outside the door, like the backyard door.
I wanna go.
And I was like, what are you howling for? Like, I'm right here. She's like,
She doesn't want you.
yeah, I know.
Fuck you, boring ass.
I know. I was like,
She's also got a fucking cone around her neck. Also, she can never have sex in her life.
I know, right?
Good lord. I'd fucking, yeah.
I know. She deserves to cry a little bit.
Yeah.
If I ever hear you howling like that, I'll be like, oh no, Steve, they did you too.
Clip me.
I know.
yeah, but they're really cute, but they're definitely a lot of work though. I think like my dad's not home for the most part, so he's not really there to take care of the dogs, and it ends up being on my mom. And now my mom's like resenting my dad a lot because she was like, this guy never fucking cleans up.
Wait, where the fuck's your dad? He's not home?
He's working.
Oh, he's essential?
Huh?
Or he's just gangster. He's just Chinese
I
gangster.
mean, his business is so small that like it's okay for him to go in. Yeah.
Did you tell him that? Your business is so small that...
He knows it. He doesn't need me to reiterate that. Okay.
Hey, your business is really small.
like
I don't think
tiny,
people
so-
care.
Yeah, it's so tiny, it's impossible to give Corona to how many people you guys
Hey,
have.
Dad, is it even a business?
You don't even have any customers, Dad, so how are you gonna get infected?
Right.
Are you sure it's a business, not just a dream, Dad?
Oh no! I would never say that.
That's what you sound like.
But like he knows that his business is considered a small business.
So
But he's
small
proud of it
businesses
though.
are
He
okay.
built it himself. Yeah.
Our business is small.
True.
Yeah. Your business is small. Yeah.
Small but
I like it, Coach.
impactful.
It's family.
Family.
Small and impactful.
It uses the motion of the ocean.
It's about the flow of the business.
Yeah, it's not about
It's not about the size.
No.
Takes a long
The way the business does things is what satisfies the woman to climax.
Yes.
projections.
Wait, you live back at home now?
I've been at home, Joe.
I know. I just wanted the people to know.
Oh no, yeah, I've been at home. I've been trying to save up money so I can buy a house.
Do you have like a year or a time that you set, like by 2020 or 2021 or May, or do you have like something like next week?
So are you and your boyfriend just gonna like move in and out of each other's houses and stuff and like borrow each other's spaces?
Yeah, I mean, the moment that we're able to find a house that we like, then yeah, we'll move in.
What about you, Ryan? How's your quarantines?
My quarantine's all over the place, to be honest. Yeah, like so I've
Literally all over the place?
yeah, literally all over the place. So yeah, I was butting heads with my family a lot, so I moved out temporarily.
Oh shit, you moved out?
Can you talk about it? Will you talk about it?
I won't specify all the details. I just got into it with my dad a little bit too many times.
What's his full name? What's his full name?
Yeah, full name, address, social security number. Yeah, so I moved out temporarily with my girlfriend, and so I'm living with her right now, and then I'm going to have to help her move out of state because she's got to go to a residency, a medical residency somewhere. And then after that, I come home, but then my parents don't want me coming back home because I'll have been traveling. So then I'm going to go live with Brandon for a little bit, and then after that, I'm going to go hopefully move back home. So the next 2 months for me are just going to be.
Do you have to drive a U-Haul truck for her?
No, we're gonna ship most of the stuff hopefully.
And are you gonna fly with her?
Yeah.
Oh, tight.
Yeah. So, and we gotta bring the cat too, so that'll be real interesting.
But you would if you had to, wouldn't you?
Yeah, if I had to.
You'd drive a Penske, wouldn't you?
Oh, I would drive a budget.
See? Look at this guy. See him?
What's a budget? The yellow one?
Yeah.
Orange. Budget's orange, right? Penske's yellow.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't forget that, ladies, as Ryan enters a long-distance relationship, that Ryan is very loyal like that. Very cool.
How has it been living with your girlfriend? Is it your first time living with a partner?
I mean, like I stay over sometimes, but yeah, I mean, it's first time like living like together for an extended
So
period.
you guys
of time.
haven't
Yeah.
thrown bases at each other yet?
No.
They've thrown sex juices at each other.
Splashings.
In that stage of the relationship, you're not frequently, encountering each other. I think there's a lot of fucking going on.
Yeah. Well, plus I've drilled all the vases into the furniture to make sure that we can't pick them up. So yeah, so I think ahead. Yeah, that's my goal for this quarantine is to avoid the furniture throwing.
Very good.
I just fought with my dad. I can't fight with my girlfriend.
Yeah. I'm running out of places to stay. If I fight with Brandon, man, gonna be a rough ride back home.
Oh man, girls are gonna love that, Ryan. They're gonna love hearing that.
Yeah.
They're like, please fight with Brian. You can stay with me. You can stay with me, please.
He can stay with me for quarantine.
Yeah. I have an extra room.
How long have you guys been together?
I think we're going to like 3 years now, 2.5, 3 years. Yes.
A
Wow.
lot of trust then.
Yeah.
For a long distance relationship, a lot of trust.
Yeah, we're working on it. Yeah. So I mean, but I'm planning on like going out to see her too. Like it's not like I'm just gonna be like, oh, see you in 2 years kind of deal.
How long? She's out there for 2 years?
Yeah, 2 year residency. So she'll be living out there, like doing her thing in pharmacy. So I'm super proud of her. Yeah, she went and got the residency that she wanted. So
It's a good Asian.
Yeah, a solid Asian. when checked off all the boxes there.
I mean, she's an Asian pharmacist.
Yeah.
I've met JK fans who are Asian pharmacists because they're filling my prescription when I had.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, twice. Once when I had kidney stones, and the second time I was sick with what I feel like was Rona's, like back in December. Like it was like.
Yeah, the population of Asian female pharmacists is apparently like 70% or some like crazy high number.
Whoa.
So yeah, so it's like a really high percentage of like Asian female pharmacists. That's just a thing. Maybe in Southern California, but I hear it's just a thing like in general. So yeah.
Good for her, man. That's great.
But yeah, she's killing it so far. Super proud of her.
It's like an Illuminati of pharmacy.
Yeah.
There's like an Asian girl connection that's going on. How come you didn't become a pharmacist?
I wanted to pursue my dreams and go with.
How come your dream was not pills?
I have no interest in pushing drugs.
Your dreams are not practical.
Okay, my dreams were more about like pushing out animation and cartoons and
How do
stuff.
they help people? How does that help people?
You can learn a good lesson from cartoons, okay?
What? Like what?
Learn to love your family, respect,
More than saving your life.
What fucking cartoons are you watching, dude? I just watched Wile E. Coyote just destroy his life trying to kill a roadrunner. That's what I fucking got out of cartoons. I'm like, oh man.
Those are not the cartoons that I liked growing up, okay?
No,
I like cartoons that have a message.
No, that is the message. It's like don't have a Moby Dick. Don't fucking consume your whole life after chasing after one thing to destroy yourself. Like maybe animation. I could turn it into anything. I could turn it into anything.
I'm living my dream right now, so I'm happy.
Wait,
I'm
so you
happy.
weren't living your dream with JK?
Oh, I was too.
Shots fired.
I was too.
I was too, sure.
I was, you know, like JK helped me get my foot in the door in production, and like I'm forever grateful for that. And I was able to get a job into animation in production.
Yeah, it's like a disposable rag for you. You're able to use it and then toss it when it's done.
It's not very disposable if I'm there for like 6 years.
I mean, you're still here right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Good point. JK's a sticky rag. It's still on your shoe. You're like,
You try to get off your foot.
that's why you're still here.
No, that's sticky rag. It's a dependable rag.
No, it's a toilet paper that's stuck to your shoe that you just embarrassed of, but it won't leave, and you're wearing a nice dress, and it's just staining it, and it's like tarnishing your image. That's what it is.
No, not at all.
We can only hope.
Yeah.
How come you didn't put my number down? I didn't get any calls like for references. Like, is Julia a good worker?
I got one.
You did?
Yeah, I actually did.
From Julia?
No, from Julia's employer.
Did you really?
I actually did.
Oh shit.
Shut the fuck up. Really?
I did.
How?
I'm not kidding right now.
You put Steve's number down as your boss?
She put me down as someone who works with her.
Yeah. Cause I wanted like a variety.
A variety? What do you
I
mean?
think they would have called me if I picked up the phone. Maybe they did.
Yeah.
Maybe
I don't pick up phone
because
calls.
Steve's white. You wanted like a white.
Well, cause Steve's not a part of the company.
Oh, you need a
A
non-company
variety.
reference?
No, well, she wanted to
I
show a
want a
variety of
variety.
references.
Like people she's worked with that isn't a part of the company. Actual co-workers, bosses.
Interesting.
Who else did you put down as references?
Your dog?
Yeah.
Work with the company, so
They called my house and then I just put them on the phone for them. Yeah.
that's a solid endorsement. You sound like a good boy.
Yeah. No, I put Steve and I put Joe. Ask Joe. Yeah, but I don't know why I didn't ask you.
We get it. We all get it. I think.
I don't know why I didn't ask you, but I felt like maybe during that time, like there was a lot going on. I'm not quite sure. I don't know why.
She didn't want to bother you.
Yeah, I just remembered that I was like, oh, I think like there's a lot going on with Bart. Like I don't think.
You're a very busy man.
I think that probably you're afraid that you're on the phone with your future employer and Bart's like, hang on one second, my son has such a cute butt.
No!
He's like, hold on, let me take off this diaper real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm changing him. It's such a cute
Hold
butt.
on, we gotta change each other.
I don't know, like
We had a photo shoot. We both have diapers on.
I wasn't sure how it would look like if I had both bosses on. Like, would that be okay
There's usually only one space for one name, I think.
for the boss?
Yeah, for
the-
company.
People don't expect
Oh,
you to have
that's not what she
multiple
said.
bosses.
She's like, there's so much room. I just didn't. I felt like
Look weird, you know? It's like,
there was like room after room. After
So how did the phone call go down with her employer?
It was fine. They were
I would have
really nice.
sabotaged it.
You probably.
Is this a bit or they
I'm all like,
did
I'm all
it?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they called. me.
No, I mean, she's okay. Between me and you, I don't think she's someone that you'd like to hire. Yep.
I
And then when you come
said-
back, I'm like, oh, you didn't get the job. Oh, it's cool. You have a place with us, girl.
I said she has interesting feelings towards Jews, but other than that,
He's like, did you notice anything go missing after the interview? All right, it's gone. You're not getting it back.
So has she told you yet? Oh, she hasn't told you about the problem.
wow, she will.
Okay, well,
You'll
she'll
see
tell
it.
you. Yeah.
You'll see
I think it's better if she tells you. I think by law I can't say anything.
Yeah, I've signed an NDA, so.
I don't know. It's kind of weird because we never do that, right? We never call. Like when we interview people, we just go, I like this guy. You like this guy? All right, let's fucking try.
Well, it's a lot of
I don't think we do a
references,
good
too.
job of doing what we're supposed to do.
In retrospect,
Yeah.
if you could
In
do it all again.
retrospect, sometimes we don't even know that someone got hired until Michael goes, I like this guy's editing for us.
Yeah, that's how mine worked.
Michael was like, hey, you know how to edit? All right, well, this is how you do it.
I think I just showed up at your house and I was like, I'm here to pick up footage. And you were like, oh, yeah, he'll help you out.
That was your first time meeting Joe?
I think so, yeah. It was because I didn't know you guys all lived together too. And so I was just like showed up at this house and it was just this dark, all the lights are off and everything. And then Byron also came up to the door and I was just like, do I get footage here? Because Michael wasn't answering his phone. He was like, yeah, just go up to the door, I'll answer. I was just like, okay.
Walked right into a frat house.
Yeah, for real. Well, it was quiet too. It was dead. Because if it was loud, I would have been like, oh, this sounds like a house where people, people are doing things. But it was like dead quiet at like 11 at night or something.
Someone dancing in the corner or no?
No, everyone was in the back. You know that back like den area that everyone's at? Yeah, so I was just like, this could be the wrong house. And I'm just interrupting
It
this.
was a dark house.
Yeah.
I don't know why my house was so dark. No front light. And you know what they did? Because it was so damn dark, they got a light bulb and then they rigged. It was the most ghettoest shit ever, dude. Like we got like an extension cord and we ran it. And so you just saw a light bulb outside with a switch thing where you could go like push and whatever. And that was our front door light. I don't know
How come
why.
you guys didn't kick it in the front part? Because the front of the house where that living room is, it's really well lit. There's a big window.
Yeah.
How come everyone's kicking in the back?
Yeah.
The back
Dark. There's no light.
Plus, that's like the living room area. Like all of their computers and stuff and everything that they're like working on is all in the back, next to
Or
the
the
kitchen
den
too.
room.
Yeah, so all of them used to just distribute footage and all that in the den area, and that's where they did the work. So the living room was always dark and
It was always empty.
that was fun time.
What was your first impression of him? I'm always curious as to what everyone's first impression of
pretty normal.
Bart and Joe is.
It was pretty normal, to be honest. Like it didn't get weird until like a couple meetings in. I think you guys all brought in your guns to like show them off or whatever. I was like, oh, this is getting weird. I was like, but I kind of like it. Yeah. But
What do you mean, Casey?
What?
What do you mean?
No,
Like,
yeah, he's right. No, because when I came here for the first time, I had no idea what this place was. I had met you guys at the roast for Timmy, but then I had never seen the channel before.
Yeah.
So then I just show up here. I don't even know who's in charge of what or anything. Like
Wait, so
you should have done your research.
Tim's roast was before you got onto JK News?
what is it?
Tim's roast was before JK.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. But they met at Tim's roast.
Yeah, because Nikki was always with us.
Yeah.
But we mainly had Nikki for Ask the Feels. So it never even occurred. Like, and then she started coming to JK News, and then it was like, oh shit, wait, your husband's in YouTube?
Yeah.
Or like boyfriend at the time?
Like it should be, oh, yeah, my husband does comedy. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
yeah, everyone's husband is.
I thought we invited him after Nikki. Nikki was like, oh yeah, my husband Steve does this. Like, you should.
No. We saw his comedy and we're like, oh crap, wait, I thought he was like a prank guy.
Right.
And then that's where it was like, wait, he does comedy and like improv and all this stuff. And we're like, oh, we should just bring him in.
So then I came here cold. Actually, during the first video I'm in, I even get Bart's name wrong because I don't know Bart's name.
What'd you say?
I don't remember, but I remember Gio's like, this is Bart. And I was like, oh, right, I know, but I didn't fucking know. Like, I just didn't know yet, because I'm bad at names, first of all, which is why Nikki had told me of you guys before, but I didn't fucking remember the names, because, like, dude, you meet so many people in this fucking space, obviously, you guys know that. I had heard of Joe Malia. Joe Malia I had heard of before, because I think Nikki reiterated it to me a bunch, and I just thought it was like a nuts sounding thing.
Like a cult?
But I also thought, I thought it was his full name.
He thought that was my name.
I thought his name was Joe, last name Malia.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Malia.
Right, I didn't know. So he's in my phone to this day as Joe Malia because I thought that was his name.
That's tight.
That's two separate names, Joseph and then Malia.
It's just Joe Malia. Like Joe, first name, last name, Malia. Yeah, so I just didn't know. I didn't know the hierarchy or anything, or like who is in charge of what, or whose business.
Yeah, most people think that, well, a lot of people actually think that Tiff owns the company because she's the host.
Nikki thought Julia did.
Yeah, because she's the producer. She was producer.
It's really
she
funny.
reached out. She reached out.
So usually we're all tubers, right? Usually you're the person sending the emails doing the shit. And so they all thought because the person was Julia that she was the owner of the channel. Nobody fucking knew.
Yeah, that was funny. Like when I heard that, I was like, oh my god. I was like, I would never think that I would ever own this channel. Like, I don't even think I would even have the ability to.
You didn't even think you would want to own the channel.
Yeah, like I was just like, whoa.
Should have milked it though.
Are we that weird though?
You guys are fucking weird. My first time meeting you guys, like, Well, I actually thought Bart was pretty normal when I met him.
Until you really get to know him.
Until I got to know him. He
That's
gets
true.
weirder and stranger the more you get to know him. And then you're like the opposite. Like when I first met you, you weren't even there at Bart's house yet. We were waiting for you or something. And then all I hear is just like, motherfucker. And you just hear it getting louder and louder and louder as you get closer. And you walk through the door, you're just like fucking nuts. You're bald. And I'm like, oh shit, this guy's like nuts. Yeah. And that was my first impression of you. But then the more I get to know you, the more normal you've become in my mind. Yeah.
I don't remember you.
That's how much of an impact you made on his life.
With Wax during when we were shooting with Nate Fu in the front house. In the front house.
I remember us three. Oh, I remember it was at night and we were filming like that Halloween special or something else. And then it was in front of your front porch or whatever is when we met Casey or Jayon, or we met them all at the same time, right? With Wax?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. And then I was like, why are we meeting these people?
Oh my god.
I don't know why.
Friends are good, Joe. Friends are good.
No, but like, I don't know why you got invited or whatever, but
It was Jill. I think Jill was just always networking and pulling people together, and then so she's like, "Oh, just come on set. We're filming anyways."
yeah, that's what I was kind of like, whose friend is this? Okay. And then I didn't know that Walking Dead Glenn came too. And I was fanboying like a motherfucker because we took the same flight to Japan, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's him!" Yeah. And he was in front of me, and I think he had a baby, so he was sleepy, he was tired. So I was like, "I don't want to bother him." But then, come to find out that he told Bart that he came to that house too.
Oh.
Yeah, back in the day, we just had all kinds of people come to the house, and because it was kind of like social network where it's like a living room, but there's computers and then shelves for merch and just all kinds of stuff. And then I went to this one dinner, and then that guy from Walking Dead was there, and I'm like, oh shit, that's the guy from Walking Dead. And then I'm like, oh, that's so cool. And then afterwards he goes, hey, what's up, Bart? I'm like, huh? I'm like, who are you? And then he was like,
I was in your house.
Yeah, I've been to your house. I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, it's bad. Everyone was just like going through there. And he was like, I almost felt like it was like a rite of passage. Like if I was Asian American and I didn't stop by the JK house, I wasn't really in the whole community. And I'm like, oh shit.
I didn't even know we were like that. I always thought people were like, oh, I guess we have to invite them. Like every time there's an event.
That's how it is now.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Man, I feel like that was a dream. Like that whole time, I feel like it was such a dream because I don't remember a lot of stuff that went down. And I was like, where was I existing? Like mentally, like where was I at?
I don't know. I think you just had that like passion in your eyes of like wanting to just make something. Cause I remember the first time I saw you.
And it died though. Let me tell you that.
Well, the first time I met you, you were in your Asian mom outfit.
Huh?
Yeah, the first time I met you, you were in your Asian mom outfit. And I remember like I walked up to you and be like, hey Joe, I'm your new intern. And I just remember you were like, oh, hey, yeah, hey, nice to meet you.
You know why?
Yeah, because you were confused about me.
Because somebody didn't tell me you were my new intern.
Oh shit!
I had to process this shit at this moment and I go, should I say the truth? Or should I back up the person that told you that you are my intern and I'm gonna have to have a conversation with this person?
Yeah.
And now look at what happened.
And now look at what happened. And then when I first met Bart, it was on a JK film set. I think it was when there was a ghost in the house. So that was like your skit, you just moved in.
A ghost in the house?
That's the name of the skit?
I don't remember what.
Wait, was it the girl?
Yeah.
The Julia from the Vine girl.
Falling in love
Yeah.
with the ghost.
I thought the first time I met you was here.
Here?
Right there.
Yeah, like, no, honestly, because I remember how jarring it was for someone to say, hey, I'm your new intern. And I'm like, what? I'm like,
You both didn't know she's the new intern.
No.
There's a whole story for this.
But they rolled with it.
I feel like I met you briefly at Joe's old place.
Oh, that shoot, I wasn't even a part of that shoot.
No, you weren't a part of it, but you dropped by to see Gio.
That doesn't sound like me.
Gio was a part of that shoot?
She was producing that shoot, and I was just there helping. But like you dropped by really quick, but you didn't stay for very long.
That's very sweet of me.
But yeah, it was really sweet of you. And then like, so like I just remember like I don't think I made much of an impression because I didn't say anything to you, because you checked up on Gio, and then like you looked at me and you're like, I don't know you, and then you just walked away.
He's very personable.
Yeah.